Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've got another grocery haul for the week. This is through Woolworths Australia and I have stuck to my budget of $300 for the week. I've actually gone under and that was deliberate, but I'll let you know about that at the end of the video and I'll also put the total up as well. So I'm just going to start with the produce. I've got heaps in the fridge, so I only got a small amount this week. So basically I've just picked up some bananas, lemons and avocados today and I will also get some more things during the week. So I've got some paper cups for the holidays. I just find these so easy when the kids just want to drink all the time and I run out of cups or they're all in the dishwasher. So that's purely just for the school holidays and sometimes we go on picnics as well. I've got some paracetamol capsules. Sometimes these aren't in stock and sometimes they are. I do prefer the capsules than the tablets. I've also got some facial tissues because my kids have got another flu and it's the start of the holidays and my oldest boy's sick, has been sick over the last couple of days and my youngest is just getting over it. So it has been a really fun few months lately with the flus. I always buy the lemon juice for our soda waters or to put on fruit like avocado or apple, to stop it from going brown. I do like fresh lemons, but this is really good to have. I've also got coconut water. I have been buying this a lot lately because I like to have it in my smoothies, but I don't like a lot of it. Just a little bit with some, cold water, and I also have ice cubes and things like that. So yeah, I just got that, and I usually just get the one that's on special. We're not huge peanut butter eaters, but my kids occasionally do feel like it, and I have run out of peanut butter. So I got that. Now, Plumrose had a special on that leg ham that you put in the pantry, and I'm trying to stock up my pantry, and I think it was like $7 for it. But instead, they gave me 3 small cans because the bigger one wasn't in stock. So I'm finding that so much better that they've given me that because I can just use 1 can at a time. I know there's a lot of waste, but it just makes it so much easier because I don't have to open up a whole can, and I find that we don't always eat it. And I've been meaning to get some jalapenos and pickles, so I just got these sliced jalapenos, which are really nice. They're hot, but they're not too hot, which is what I really like, and it's a really big jar. And I got these pickles, and I have tried them, and they're so good. Do you remember years ago we used to get those cans of Golden Circle, and they were cut up cucumbers in that vinegar in the can? I'm not sure if anyone remembers that, but that's what they taste like. They're so good. I got some tomato, garlic and basil pasta sauce. This one looks really nice. And I probably have had this one before, but it was on special this week. And I thought, I just felt like something different. So I'm probably just going to make a spaghetti with that because I did pick up some parmesan as well. Got some John West sardines because, I do need to eat more fish and I don't eat enough, I guess, during the week. So I just want to, put that into my diet. And my youngest boy does like sardines, but he is starting to go off them a little bit. So we'll see how we go there. I've also got 2 cans of spaghetti, just the SPC. We like spaghetti on toast and things like that. And I just find it such a convenient thing to have. The kids sometimes have it, but, just sometimes I really feel like, just some spaghetti on toast. I don't often have it for dinner, but usually for maybe a late brunch. And I have got some apples today. I've bought 2 different brands. I do like this Admona brand. It's really nice. And these are the sliced apples. This is a pie fruit one. And I've also just got the Woolworths apple slices as well because I just find these are great to have in the pantry for maybe apple cake or, like I said, apple crumble. So I am trying to stock up the pantry here and there as I go along. It does cost money to do it, so it's not easy, especially nowadays with the cost of food going up. I bought some chickpeas also to put in the pantry and to put with curries. I find chickpeas are really good with curry. This is just the no added salt one. It doesn't really matter to me if it's got salt or no added salt, but I obviously just picked up that one. And I got the Italian balsamic dressing. I have had this one before and it's pretty cheap. I know you can make it and all that, but I just like this one to go with feta cheese or bocconcini and salads, which is occasionally the sort of salads that I do like. I've also got some of the Lighthouse pasta plain flour. Sorry, my camera just went funny then. We are going to make some ravioli. In my previous videos, you would have seen us make some ravioli. We've got a ravioli machine and it tastes so good when you make it yourself. It's so much work, but it's so worth it because it is so filling and even the kids are always begging for us to make it. Well, my husband does a better job than me at it. So this is the pasta dough recipe that we make on the box of the back of this Lighthouse box. And sometimes you can get this cheaper at Aldi, but I just got it from Woolies this week. I bought some Sunbeam mixed fruit because I'm really feeling like a homemade fruit cake. well, I feel like eating a homemade fruitcake is what I should say. And I used the back of the box recipe that was on there years ago for making like a boiled fruitcake, and it's always worked. I have still got that in my recipe folder somewhere. I've also bought the Foster & Clark's custard powder. I found some custard powder in the back of the cupboard the other day, and I think it must have been like a home brand one or something. It just didn't work very well, and it tasted like nothing. So I really like the Foster & Clark's one. So I'm going to put that with like the apple crumble. The kids should really like that over the holidays. And I finally got some craft grated parmesan. I can't tell you how many years it's been since I've bought this, and it's so expensive now. It's like over $5 just for the small container. I did just used to use the Aldi brand or the home brand one, but I just wanted to buy the craft one again and see, you know, if it's good like it used to be. And I just want to put some on top of spaghettis and maybe meatballs and things like that. And we're just getting low on pasta, so I got some fettuccine and also some macaroni because it's the school holidays. I want to make some macaroni and cheese for the kids in the slow cooker. I just thought that would be a lot easier. I'm using the slow cooker so much more now for everything. So I'm going to make a batch of that in the slow cooker so the kids can sort of eat it throughout the day when it's cooked. Makes life a lot easier. Now for the snacks, I've just got these pretzels. We always buy these. They're really they're a nice pretzel. I got some of these whole food balls. I've bought these before. These are peanut butter caramel. They're only 3 ingredients. They're so easy to make, which I haven't made them yet, but I would probably do these with like peanut butter and dates and coconut. They're really nice. They're not too sweet. And I've got 3 boxes of shapes because they had a good special on them. And I've just got pizza, Vegemite, because Vegemite's a favourite in our house. Probably the kids like it more than the adults. But yes, so I also got barbecue as well. So, you know, they were pretty good price. So just got 3 boxes of them, and, you know, I know my youngest will be into every box, a handful here and there. I've also got some chalky caramels, and I also got some of the raspberry tartlets, just as something different. Biscuits are so expensive now, even like the home brand ones, they've gone up so much. So they didn't really have a big special on like Arnott's biscuits this week, so I didn't buy any. And I got these cheese rings just as like a cheap chip because they were the cheapest chips I could get this week because they weren't on special either. And I also got corn thins just maybe to put with Vegemite or some sliced tomato and pepper and salt, just something easy. And I also got the cockatiel birdseed. This is the Frankie and Friends one. This is so much cheaper at Woolworths compared to going to like pet shops and things. And I have got a substitution on my bread again. It seems to happen all the time with me, doesn't it? Okay, so I did order the Woolworths toast, but this time they've given me the Abbott's rye bread, which is like a totally different sort of bread compared to like the white bread. So I'm not complaining because it's expensive and, you know, it's probably over $5 a loaf nearly now anyway, this bread. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to pop them in the freezer because we don't eat that much bread over the school holidays because the kids just feel like grazing on other things. Okay, so having a look now at my frozen things, I just got these on top of the freezer because it's easier. I got the kids some of the chicken breast crumb fingers, just something different for the air fryer. I always have to get things for the air fryer for the kids because they're always ravenous, and doesn't matter how much I cook for them, they always want other things. So it's just a really good standby to have my freezer. I wouldn't say stocked because it's not stocked, but have a few things in there anyway. Now I bought these omelette rolls. I think they were like around $2 on special. This is the feta and spinach. I have bought them before. I wanted to buy 3 of these for myself, but they didn't have 2 more in. So they gave me like 2 bags of these mini fritters, which is pumpkin, spinach and feta. So I thought that was great. I have tried them and yeah, they do taste nice. So I think these are great just to, you know, have in the freezer if you can get a good special on them like I did, because it was just a substitution, you know, for the rolls that I wanted instead. But I got them all for the same price. So for like $6, I got all these like fritters and the omelette roll. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now I also got some party pasties because I just felt like pasties instead of pies, and they're just sometimes too heavy. So I got the potato, carrot, peas, corn and beef ones. And I also got these marathon spring rolls. I'm not sure if I've tried these before. I've only really tried the Chico rolls with the little paper that you get, but I just got them because they had a good special on them. And whatever's on special, I usually just buy. We're not really too picky with things, but it's just so good to have things in the freezer for the kids. You know, they eat good vegetables and fruit and things like that, but occasionally when they don't want to eat what we eat, I can just quickly make them up something with some vegetables or a salad on the side. And these are just great things for the school holidays, and especially those egg little things for me, like the fritters. I really love having that sort of thing in the freezer. Okay, I've also picked up some mild Hungarian salami just for pizzas over the school holidays. Well, it won't last long with the kids, but I thought I'd make some homemade pizzas. I've also got some unsalted butter because I want to make the fruit cake. I probably should have got some more butter as well. I've got some of this chopped spinach. Now, I thought this was just baby spinach that I put in my smoothies, but this is chopped spinach, like it's been shredded. How good is that? And it's 400 grams for $5 something. And there's no waste, like there's no stalks or anything like that on it. So I'm really liking the look of this bag, just to grab a handful and put on the stove to boil. I just find that's really good. There's no waste. All the work's done, and I feel like I will eat that. We could just pop it in the freezer. Going to see how that one goes, but I haven't seen this one before. Usually I just get like the baby spinach, but this must be new. But yeah, it looks really good. I've also got some eggs. Eggs are really hard in my area at the moment, especially in Woolies. Sometimes they don't often have them, or they have to substitute certain eggs. So usually I do end up at Aldi, but they did have some eggs this week, so I've just got those ones. I've got chicken wing nibblies. Now I'm just going to throw these in the slow cooker because they cook so well in the slow cooker and they don't burn and get, I don't know, I just like them in the slow cooker a lot better. And I wanted to try these ones. These are English breakfast chipolatas. These are the British sausage ones, and I'm just going to get my husband to put these on the barbecue one morning for brekkie or for like a brunch. And yeah, I thought they'd look a bit different to what I usually buy. These are the Australian pork with sage and pepper. So we'll see how that goes. Sometimes when they're added herbs, the kids don't really like it, but we'll just see. And I'm going to have a silver side one night this week because I just feel like it. And it's just such an easy meal. My oldest boy doesn't like silver side, so he's going to have something else. But it's quite a nice piece for $15 there. And I've got some chicken breast, which I'm going to chop up into cube pieces and just freeze. I've been doing that a lot more lately. It just saves so much more time, especially when I'm doing stir fries. Okay, so this is my main shop this week, and usually I would spend $300, but because I want to keep a little bit through the holidays in case I run out, I've only spent today a total of $228.55. So that will leave me with $71 to spend during the week when I run out of like snacks or things like that. I just wanted to try not spending the whole $300 this week and just keeping myself a little bit of extra cash for when we do run out of snacks or things like that, or some things for the freezer. I just thought it was a better way of doing it. But I really do hope you enjoyed today's grocery haul, and I'll see you soon for my next videos. Thanks everyone. Bye. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.